Sonic 4 is shaping up to be the most explosive entry in the franchise yet. Packed with unexpected twists, new characters, and high-stakes battles, from time-traveling heroes to shocking betrayals, here's what could make this movie truly unforgettable.
8.
Amy Rose's arrival in Sonic 3's post-credit scene was surprising enough, but now, fans are wondering if she's not the only time traveler set to appear in Sonic 4. The answer might be Silver the Hedgehog, a telekinetic warrior from a post-apocalyptic future. Amy's sudden appearance, perfect timing, and exceptional combat skills against Metal Sonic have already led many to believe she might have traveled from a future where the robotic menace destroyed everything. But if that's true, she likely isn't working alone. Silver is the most famous time traveler in the Sonic franchise. And in Sonic, the Hedgehog game released in 2006, he came back to the past to stop what he thought was the source of the world's destruction. Could Sonic 4 be setting up a similar storyline? If Amy really is from the future, she may have been sent by Silver to find Sonic before it's too late. But what if Silver himself makes an appearance? Instead of hunting Sonic, as he did in the games, he could be searching for him to help stop Metal Sonic from causing an apocalypse. And that's not all. Silver is usually partnered with Blaze the Cat. So, could Amy be joining the fight, too? Now, Silver and Blaze, or Amy, initially believe Sonic is somehow responsible for the disaster in their time, leading to a conflict before the truth is revealed. Amy, having already saved Sonic once, might be the one who stops Silver from making a huge mistake. And by the end, all three of them, Sonic, Amy, and Silver, could unite to take down Metal Sonic for good. If this theory holds up, Sonic 4 won't just introduce Amy, it'll bring in an entire team of heroes from the future, each with their own mission.
7.
With Sonic 3 confirming Shadow's arrival, it's only a matter of time before his mysterious past comes to light. And if the games are anything to go by, that means one thing: the Black Arms. In Shadow the Hedgehog of 2005, it was revealed that Shadow wasn't just another creation of Dr. Eggman's grandfather, Gerald Robotnik. His DNA came from Black Doom, the leader of an alien race known as the Black Arms. These invaders had their own sinister plans for Earth, and Shadow was caught right in the middle of it. But here's where things get interesting. Metal Sonic may be powerful, but taking on Sonic and his growing list of allies, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and possibly Silver, wouldn't be easy. If Metal Sonic can't handle them alone, what's stopping him from forming an alliance with Black Doom? If this theory is true, and Shadow is at the center of it all, we might finally see his full origin story play out.
6.
Metal Sonic is a machine built to win. His ability to mimic Sonic's speed and skills makes him a terrifying opponent. But what if he's been planning his attack long before Sonic 3's post-credit scene? In Sonic 4, we might learn that Metal Sonic has been silently watching and analyzing Sonic, Shadow, and the rest of the team from the shadows. One of his most dangerous abilities is data collection. He studies his enemies, adapts, and finds weaknesses to exploit. But this time, he might not just be scanning their moves in battle. The post-credit scene already showed multiple Metal Sonics appearing at once. If they're all controlled by a single AI instead of separate minds, that means Metal Sonic could be far more intelligent than we think. What if he's been using technology, phones, computers, even satellites, to monitor Sonic's every move? Imagine if every electronic device seen in the movies wasn't just background detail, but actually part of Metal Sonic's surveillance system. This could also explain how he knew exactly where to find Sonic at the end of Sonic 3. Maybe he wasn't tracking him physically. He was watching him the whole time. And if his main base of operations happens to be in New York State Park, well, with this level of intelligence and control, Metal Sonic would be the ultimate predator, always one step.
5.
Dr. Robotnik's story seemed to end in Sonic 3, with the mad genius making the ultimate sacrifice to save the world. But let's be real. This is Robotnik we're talking about. He's escaped certain doom before, and there's a good chance he'll do it again. For one, Robotnik is arguably the smartest person in the Sonic universe. If anyone could fake his own demise or find a way to survive, it's him. Plus, Jim Carrey himself has hinted at a possible return for Sonic 4, making it even more likely that Robotnik isn't done just yet. The real question is, what role will he play? Will he return as the same old villain, ready to wreak havoc once again? Or will Sonic 4 take a different approach, giving us a redeemed Robotnik? After all, his last act in Sonic 3 was selfless. Could this be the start of a redemption arc, where he finally sides with Sonic to stop an even bigger threat? If Robotnik does return, one thing's for sure: whether he's an ally or an enemy, he's going to make a big impact.
4.
Amy Rose has always been known for her unwavering love for Sonic, even calling herself his girlfriend in the games. But if the Sonic movies are taking a different approach, we might see a more mature, subtle version of their dynamic. Unlike her classic portrayal, the cinematic Amy seems more serious, especially if she's really from a dystopian future. But that doesn't mean her feelings for Sonic won't be there. Instead of chasing him around and declaring her love at every turn, her connection to him could develop more naturally. Another key difference is in the games. Sonic has never reciprocated Amy's feelings, always prioritizing adventure over romance. But the movie version of Sonic is different. He's more emotionally open, has strong bonds with others, and, unlike his game counterpart, has never met another hedgehog like him. That alone makes his relationship with Amy unique, and the possibility of a romance can't be ignored. Will Sonic 4 explore this side of their relationship? Maybe, if done right. It could add depth to both characters while staying true to Amy's growth in the franchise.
3.
There's nothing like a major plot twist to turn a movie on its head, and Sonic 4 might just deliver one of its biggest shock yet. In the games, Metal Sonic was created by Dr. Robotnik to defeat Sonic, and the movies seem to be following the same path, especially since Robotnik got his hands on one of Sonic's quills. Even if the scientist didn't survive Sonic 3, there's always the possibility that he built Metal Sonic before his apparent demise. But what if we've had it wrong the entire time? One long-standing theory suggests that Metal Sonic isn't just a robotic replica of Sonic, but Sonic himself from another dimension, transformed into an android. That would explain why Metal Sonic isn't just a mindless machine. In Sonic Heroes, he betrays Eggman, and throughout the games, he insists that he's the real Sonic, almost as if he believes it. Even in the Sonic comics, there's a moment that might support this idea. Metal Sonic reaches into a liquid virus that turns living beings into robots, and instead of feeling victorious, he looks almost sad. The common interpretation is that he wishes he were alive. But what if the truth is darker? What if he was once alive until this virus transformed him? If Sonic 4 follows this path, it would mean Robotnik didn't create Metal Sonic. He brainwashed him. And if Amy really is from the future, things get even more unsettling. What if Metal Sonic's main body is actually a future version of Sonic himself, corrupted by a virus? A future where Sonic lost, became an emotionless machine, and then traveled back in time to take over the world and infect his younger self?
2.
The original timeline, Shadow doesn't just disappear after turning over a new leaf. He actually becomes one of GUN's top agents. While Sonic saves the world in broad daylight, Shadow works in the shadows, investigating threats alongside Rouge the Bat and E123 Omega. This storyline would fit perfectly in the Sonic movie universe, setting the stage for Shadow's return as a full-fledged special agent in Sonic 4. And, of course, where there's Shadow, there's Team Dark.
1.
In the games, Amy has Team Rose, which includes Cream the Rabbit and Big the Cat. So, if Amy really is from a dystopian future or another timeline, could she have brought them along for the ride? Even if Cream and Big don't play major roles, their presence would make perfect sense. Whether they end up fighting alongside Sonic or just making a quick cameo, one thing's for sure: Amy won't be the only familiar face showing up in Sonic 4. And that's a wrap on some of the biggest twists and surprises Sonic 4 could have in store. Whether it's time travelers, dangerous alliances, or shocking betrayals, this movie is shaping up to be one of the most intense yet. Which theory do you think is most likely? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on more Sonic content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.